1111. I see that number everywhere, whether it's on clocks, could be in the street randomly, even on YouTube. I see the number 1111 every time I wake up, every time I go to sleep, and every time in between. I see that number 1111. And I always wondered, why do I always see that number 1111? I searched Google for what the meaning of 1111 was, and it said that it was an angel number. And one of them I looked up specifically was, why do I keep seeing 1111? And it says the number 11 is a sign of awakening and enlightenment. It is a call from the angels to connect with your light and power so that you can be an inspiration to others. That was interesting to me, so I had to dig deeper. In order to find out the significance, I would have to look at what's going on around me in the world.
And then you can see here it's around like a circle. And down there, we go a little bit closer to the lava. You can see there the city of Tazacorte. 300 people of the city of Tazacorte, they were told to stay inside of their house because of the toxic gas from the lava that is here in the Atlantic Ocean. Look how big this piece of land is now.
Drone photos show massive brush fire destruction. The Dixie Fire has consumed more than 900,000 acres, becoming the second largest fire in state history. It is now 94% contained. Fueled by intense winds, the massive fire tore through the small town of Greenville on August 4th, destroying businesses and homes. It has become the 14th most destructive fire ever in California, destroying 1,262 structures as of last month. With fire season far from over and much of the state in a drought, officials are warning that this year's fires could end up competing with last year's record-breaking season.
Water here at the largest reservoir in the US has dropped more than 140 feet in the last 2 decades. That's about the height of the Statue of Liberty, without its pedestal. Now, water levels at Nevada's Lake Mead are at their lowest ever. But what's causing this drought? Where else is it happening? And what's the long-term damage? We decoded the climate emergency that's devastating parts of the country. Lake Mead was formed in the 1930s by the Hoover Dam. Now in 2021, scientists say the reservoir may never fill up again. Whole sections of the lake, like here, north of the Overton Arm, are completely dry. And for the first time ever, the federal government has declared an official water shortage here. Arizona's Lake Powell is also at record lows. Water levels have fallen almost 152 feet below full capacity. Both reservoirs are on the Colorado River and feed water to large parts of the West. More than 40 million people depend on them. And starting next year, they're going to experience water cuts. Nevada will receive about 7% less water, and Arizona's supply will be cut by about 18%, mostly affecting farmers. Other reservoirs in the region are also drying up. The 2 largest in California are at 24% and 22% capacity. And the cracked earth around them can be seen from space. This is Lake Shasta, the state's largest reservoir, in 2019. And here it is in 2021.
Good evening. What's going on there, guys? It is the Earthmaster here on the Friday night with a quick update video. A large earthquake coming into the Vanuatu region. A 7.2 earthquake striking this region of the world. Look at unbelievable. Look how deep this earthquake is. A 7.2 striking at 487 kilometers below the surface.
While demonstrations in Sydney failed to take off, anti-lockdown sentiment yesterday echoed across the country.
18 months of isolation and frustration boils to breaking point. Freedom is just weeks away, but Melbourne is heaving with fury. A plot to protest called for Victoria Police's biggest operation in 2 decades.
I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. OG boy. Day we hustle, but the night we OG boy. Know that they ride or die.